Rebounded by Jesse Korsman. Puts it back up and in. 2 points for Jesse Korsman. Makes the score 3-2. Brandon Schneider with it out top. Over to Groneweg. Out to Caleb Heyer. Back to the left wing to Groneweg. Skip pass over to Casey Murley. Right wing. Gets it into Cody Bauman in the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Alex Wertzma. Gives it off to Tanner Versteeg, who brings the ball across half court. Tanner drives in, dishes it back out to Austin Hangate, top of the key. Left wing to Reed Guzzi. Back to the top of the key to Alex Wertzma. Alex dishes in to Jesse Korsman, who throws it back out to Alex. Shot up, no good. Rebound West Lyon. West Lyon trying to run the court. Throws a pass a little too long, goes out of bounds. It'll be Mustang basketball with 6:37 left in the first quarter. Austin Hangate inbound for the Mustangs. Gets it into Tanner Versteeg. Tanner brings it across half court. Over to the right wing to Austin Hangate. Alex Wertzma with it now. Reed Guzzi, top of the key. Now Tanner Versteeg with it. Drives to the free throw line. Jump stop, puts up a 15-foot jumper, and it's good. Makes the score 4-3 in favor of the Mustangs. And there's a three by Brandon Schneider.
Well, I'm going to jump in here. We had a little bit of a challenge. I want to thank the West Lyon technical folks for getting us a live internet feed here, and so we could bring you this program live. Thank you to Kenny Schilling, who's at the stats and announce desk. He's been doing a great job here, and we are 8-4 in the first period. 5:31 on the clock. We are very willing to forego any formality to get this broadcast underway.
Tanner Versteeg for three.
So it's an 8-7 score here. West Lyon is the home team, and GLR the visitor. Just as if it's a regular season game, this is the first bracketed game of the tournament. The ball's inside to Jesse Korsman. Tried a reverse layup, nearly went in. The ball bounced out and is in the hands of Brandon Schneider. Schneider drives it all the way to the post, gets fouled on the way to the basket, and the shot is good. They're going to count the basket, and he'll be shooting a free throw as a three-point opportunity here.
And I believe they called that on Austin Hangate, if I'm not.
They didn't show it, but yeah, it's on the board as Austin. It's his first foul. A good ball game underway here. 10-7. West Lyon in the lead, and Snyder at the line. The free throw is good, so here's Hangate. Versteeg inbounds. Mustangs with the ball now in their front court. Wertzma right wing. Top of the key to Guzzi, and now to Hangate. Hangate driving into the paint. Lost the handle on it. It's on the floor, and West Lyon came up with it, but threw it away right to Tanner Versteeg. Tanner's going to drive it, a little skip pass into Korsman, a little too far out of his reach. Snyder drives it in right away to the paint. Nice dish pass inside to 44, B.J. Van Roekel. And Van Roekel is fouled. He didn't get the reverse layup, but he is going to be at the line shooting two free throws.
And that foul is on number 20. That's Tanner Versteeg. That's going to be his first. Van Roekel at the line for two. Misses the first one.
11-7 is the score. 4:13 on the clock.
Second free throw up and also no good. Jesse Korsman with the rebound. Austin Hangate with it across half court. Gives it out to Reed Guzzi, left wing. Dishes it in to Jesse Korsman, who throws it back out to Hangate for three. Rims off, no good. Rebound Casey Murley. Brandon Schneider with it now.
Down
Gets
inside.
it down to B.J. Van Roekel. blocked by Jesse Corseman, and Corseman's going to be fouled.
He came up with a great play there, blocked and caught the ball, and then he was fouled. Kind of hacked as he tried to clear it out to his Mustang teammates.
I believe they called that on 44, B.J. Van Rukel. That'll be his first.
11-7, score has not changed here. 3:45 left in the first period. There's a screen from Corseman. Versteeg tries a three. No good. Corseman with the rebound. Gets it back from Haingay, and Versteeg's feeling it from three. He hits it. They're going to say that it's a two-pointer. He stepped on the line, but he's feeling it from outside. Nice dish pass underneath to Cole Grotwald, number 20 for the Wildcats. He got open underneath, and they hit him. Oh, and we're going to have a inadvertent loose ball turnover by the Mustangs.
Well, Austin Haingay is posting up, and he caught the ball, and he just left it above his head. Well, that's fair game for anybody to knock it away. You got to protect the ball better than that.
He's in the land of the trees, and they were the branches were whipping in the wind pretty strongly there. So here come the Wildcats on offense. 3:03 left. Van Rukel at the top of the key. Snyder on the right wing. Entry pass into number 42, Cody Bauman. Turn around off the glass and good. Gonna have a timeout.
Coach Schilling wants a timeout and talk it over.
30 seconds to talk things over. We'll hear from our friends at Pizza Ranch.
If you're getting mighty hungry, well, the best in the country is Pizza Ranch. It's where life tastes better. Surround them up and head her down to Pizza Ranch. Whoa, that's good.
Whoa, that's good.
That is good.
I could go for a little Pizza Ranch pizza right now.
You know, my bride and the kids are at Pizza Ranch with her folks right now, celebrating Valentine's Day, part of it.
Sure.
But
Eli's pizza?
Heart-shaped birthday. But Eli is 10 today.
Oh, well, good for
him. Our littlest guy is 10 years old.
Shout out to him.
So if you're at the Pizza Ranch and you're listening, have a bite of pepperoni for me, big guy.
Go.
And happy birthday to you. And happy Valentine's Day to my darling bride.
Yeah, as mine as well. My bride of 30 years.
I'm telling you, if we were in a football game, I'd say you married way beyond your punt coverage there, buddy. As did I. So
Austin Haingay with the ball, drives in and puts up a shot. No good, but is fouled. And so he'll be at the line for two, and that foul was on B.J. Van Rukel, and that's his second.
Haingay hits the first of the opportunities from the free throw line. Jake Hilbrand's into the lineup. And anecdotally, we are at the farthest corner in the gym from where the action is.
We're way up in there.
I think the only thing higher than us are the flags in the rafters. Yeah. Haingay hits the second free throw. But it's a pretty good vantage point. We can see most everything going on. Here's a pass into the post, and the shot rattles out. West Lyon controls the rebound. Snyder with it, and now Caleb Heyer and Kyle Groneweg, Casey Murley, and here's number 42,
Cody Bauman.
He's an offensive force to be reckoned with, as he's proven the last couple times these teams have played.
Yeah, he's averaging 9.2 points a game and 5.8 rebounds, and he's a 58% free throw shooter.
There's a three-pointer by Haingay. It rims out. Rebound controlled by West Lyon. They had good position on the rebound. Snyder now driving it to the right wing. Entry pass into Bauman. He's well defended. There's going to be a foul called on
I believe Jesse Corseman.
Yep, that'll be, I think that's his first foul.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what the score man says too.
It was on the floor, so West Lyon will take it out of bounds.
So West Lyon on offense now. Snyder turns around at the free throw line. He's well defended, but he rattles one home. Gets a shooter's roll there. Put it up nice and soft, and it stayed around on the rim long enough to fall down in. 19-11 is the score. 8-point lead for the Wildcats. Here's Reed Guzzi trying a three-pointer. Left wing, no good. Haingay with the rebound. Comes up, has his shot partially blocked, and here come the Wildcats on the defensive rebound. Snyder dishes it in, double touched by two Wildcats. Last touch by West Lyon. Mustangs will have the basketball. 1:03 left in this first period. I want to say again thanks to the West Lyon tech staff here for getting us a live internet feed here so that we can bring you this action.
They've been very cordial both games that we've been here this year.
Very helpful indeed, so we're grateful for that. Here's an entry pass from Jake Hilbrands. Has it blocked by Caleb Heyer, and then he catched it last.
Tries to retrieve it, and it goes off his finger.
So Heyer jumped a lot higher, if you'll pardon the pun, than it looked like he would. Well defended.
This is a very athletic basketball team.
So ball around the side to Cole Grotwald now on the right wing, inside out, back in the hands of Groneweg. Now Grotwald. Groneweg in the post, and here's Bauman. Has it swiped out of the air. Good defense by Korselman, blocking that shot. Korselman comes up with the rebound, and he's going to have position, and he's going to be fouled. That's a good hustle by Korselman.
That was a good job.
He is playing good basketball. The last game, they were able to get it inside to him for 27 points on the night.
That foul was on Cole Grotwald. That's his first, team third. Each team with 3 fouls.
That seems to have activated a rather aggressive player out of Korselman. He's doing a great job thus far. That shot up nearly at the buzzer by Guzzi. Had a second or two to spare, but it came up a little short. So that'll be the end of the first quarter, 19-11. And we'll be right back after this from Ben's Plumbing and Repair. You're listening to GLR Radio Network.
Ben's Plumbing and Repair in Little Rock is a full-service licensed plumbing contractor. Whether you're working on a brand new construction site, a remodel, or just need some repairs on existing plumbing for residential or commercial property, Ben's Plumbing and Repair is who to call at 712-348-5555. Ben even has a camera that can detect plumbing problems and diagnose issues from the inside of your pipes. See a great video of Ben Eikens, the owner of Ben's Plumbing and Repair, on our sponsor page, and give him a call at 712-348-5555. That's Ben's Plumbing and Repair in Little Rock.
Well, a festive atmosphere here at West Lyon High School Gymnasium. You can hear the music. That is not a pep band. A pep band is not allowed at these events.
Are not allowed at once the tournament begins.
But you can bring your iPod and blast it through the speakers all you want.
Yep,
so
that's right. Mustangs will start the second quarter with the ball.
Siouxland Conference basketball.
Yeah, basically that's what it is tonight. That hasn't happened for us for a couple of years. We usually end up with I believe like Hartley Melvin Sanborn or Trinity Christian or somebody like that in our first round game, but this is the way the bracket worked out this year. Nice,
now that's a dish pass that you...
nice feed by Tanner to Jesse Korselman.
You have to say that is a great pass. Great recognition from Tanner to see the open player there in Jesse Korselman. Good conversion.
And Tanner can do that. He can see the court well, and he definitely is a penetrator, and he doesn't have to, if they're really guarding him close, he doesn't have to shoot all the time. He's a good passer also. Shot up and no good by West Lyon. Tanner Verstegen with the rebound.
Jake Hilbrand's top of the key, now to Hayengay, right wing. Reed Guzzi hands it off to Tanner Verstegen out by the Wildcat footprint. There's another pass over to Reed Guzzi. Skip pass, tries a long three. It rattles out, no good. Here comes Snyder down to Grotwald. Grotwald drives in, has a shot blocked by Jesse Korselman. So the Mustangs with the basketball, a 6-point deficit to make up, 19-13. Lead in favor of the Wildcats. Hayengay drives inside. Out to Guzzi. Three-pointer rattles out no good. They keep trying that shot.
Yep. And when the Mustangs played the Wildcats in George, the Mustangs led most of that game, and West Lyon kind of pulled away a little bit the last 6 minutes or so of the fourth quarter. But the Mustangs can play with these guys without a doubt, and we just have to play well. And we have to play good defense. That shot was by Kyle Groneweg.
Groneweg hits a 16-footer right from the free throw line. And he got himself some extra space, and that resulted in a nice shot there. Now there's a pass by Versteeg over to Hayengay, and that shot's no good. The rebound long bounces out to Brandon Snyder. And he's going to try that same free throw shot. No good. Here's Bauman on the putback, and he's fouled. Bauman has gotten himself deep into the post a couple times here. And this time he's fouled.
They called that on Jesse Korsman. That's going to be his second. That's going to put Bauman at the line for 2.
First one's up and good.
Evan Voss checking into the game. It's nice to see Evan out there. He's really been nursing a very sore ankle. I know when we played at Sibley, he played for just a little bit, and he actually came out limping because it's like he had kind of irritated it again.
Now Hayengay drives down the right side. He's going to be fouled by Kyle Groneweg.
That's Kyle's first.
Evan looks like he's kind of favoring that ankle a little bit now.
He's not at full speed when he ran up the court. He's just kind of at a steady trot.
There's Murley with the steal on a long inbounds pass. Tips it over to Snyder. Lost the handle on the layup. Murley with the putback on the inside. And Wildcats are pulling away a little bit here. 11-point lead.
Well, except for once or twice getting the ball inside, looks like all our offense tonight is basically shoot it up from three-point land. I don't know what the stats are, but we've taken a lot of threes already.
Yeah, I would say we've taken at least 6 threes already at this half. And I think one of them was good and the other one was a 2-pointer. We've got 5 minutes left in the half. And Coach Schilling is drawing something up on the clipboard right now, probably saying, let's pound it back inside. We had good success with that offense in the last game. Pound it into Jesse Korselman and then have him shoot it back out. That inside out really worked well. I don't know if that's what they're saying down there or not, but that's likely what you and I would be saying in the huddle.
It worked. It worked well for the Lady Mustangs Tuesday night.
Yep.
They had the inside-outside game really working.
So the Lady Mustangs will be in live action tomorrow night, playing against Central Lyon, the third game in their tournament bracket.
In Rock Rapids.
In Rock Rapids.
7 p.m.
GLR Radio will be broadcasting the game with the help of our broadcast friends and associates at KIWA tomorrow night. So tune in, just like always. Evan Voss comes in.
Hits a three-pointer.
And he's in for less than a minute. He's got the three-pointer that the Mustangs needed to stop the bleeding there. It's a nice rebound by Cody Bauman off of a missed shot.
Nobody put a body on him to box out. That's just one thing the Mustangs have not done all year is we're just not a fundamental basketball team.
Yeah, and that's really paying dividends for West Lyon at this point in the game. There's a steal by the Mustangs. There was a
nice job by Tanner Versteeg there to steal the ball and keep from going out of bounds. He was right along the baseline there.
We're going to have a travel called on Austin Hayengay, but he put a ball fake on and got his opponent way up in the air. Took an extra step in the process, but 26-16 is the score. 4 minutes left in this first half. Kyle Grotweg over to Murley. Three-point shot, no good. Hearing a little chatter from across the way, the Mustang faithful admonishing the players.
I was just hearing the same thing, and if you don't, there's a shot by West Lyon, no good. But if you don't know who that is former assistant basketball coach Greg DeBoer.
He's got a familiar voice to the players on the floor. They know what he's talking about.
Reed Guzzi got called for a push foul out top. That's his first. Team's fifth.
Bauman and Greg, Brandon Snyder coming out of the ball game.
I've talked to Greg several times, and he really misses helping out with the team and misses the kids, and he likes to stay active as possible. That shot was by Kyle Groneweg.
Groneweg hits that 15-footer again. It's either that or just inside the free throw line. He likes that spot when he can get open there. Here's Guzzi to Evan Voss, hits another three-pointer. He's got the range.
I tell you what, Evan Voss, if he can get into that rhythm, he'll hit 10 three-pointers tonight if you let him. If he can get into that rhythm.
And he seems to be playing kind of around the fringes here, waiting for that pass. Here's Versteeg.
Looks like he got fouled on the floor as he made the drive to the basket.
He really,
and I believe
he's got such quickness on that first move sometimes.
That foul was on Casey Murley, and that's his first. So each team with 5 team fouls.
3:01 on the clock, 28-19. West Lyon in the lead. Here's the entry pass to Versteeg. Drives around Murley, puts up an arching shot, and Evan Voss there for the putback.
Nice job by Evan. Nice tip in.
Evan Voss is
one-handed.
He's been the difference maker here in this second period.
Mustangs just got to play some good defense now.
There's a rebound by Evan Voss. He's favoring that ankle, but he's going to leave it on the court tonight. You can see here's Versteeg trying a long three-pointer. And there's going to be a foul. I believe that's going to be on Evan because the other guy from West Lyon had better position, I believe. But Evan is in the mix.
He sure is.
Right now.
He's a senior, wants to keep his season alive. He's going to do everything he can. That's Evan's first foul, team 6th.
So Voss with 8 points and 1 foul here, an early contribution in his entry into this ball game. Caleb Heyer over to number 20, Cole Grotwald. Entry pass into Cody Bauman, 42, back into the ball game. And he's really a fundamental offensive machine.
He's a good, solid ball player. Nothing fancy. He just gets it done. You really don't see the flashiness or anything all during the game, but when the game's over, you look at the stats, and it's like, holy cow, he's got 16 points or 18 points or whatever, but yeah, he's a good ball player.
Mustangs try an entry pass, and it's stolen away. Bauman gets it way deep in the post in transition, puts it up off the glass, and is fouled in the process, and then the shot rolled in.
And that was on Evan Voss. That'll be his second.
So a minute 39, 32-21 is the score. Bauman at the line. The free throw is good, so a 3-point play by Cody Bauman to make it a 12-point lead for West Lyon. Minute and a half left in this period. Evan Voss left wing, top of the key to Alex Wiertzma.
There's Evan Voss with an offensive rebound and put back.
I'm just, my jaw is just slack here watching Evan get into position to make that putback. It was a great play there by Voss. Snyder driving on Hayengay. There's going to be a foul called.
They're going to get Austin with a push. That'll be Austin's second, and that's the team's ace. So that'll put Brandon Schneider at the free throw line for a 1-on-1.
Got a couple substitutions in here. Murley back into the game, as is Groneweg.
And David Eikens checking in for the Mustangs.
That free throw bounces in. on the rim and went in. So here is Brandon Snyder for his second free throw.
Another good athlete. He actually leads the team in scoring with 16.7 points a game.
Makes the second one as well, so a 12-point lead. 35-23. Eikens on the right wing, down to Versteeg, over to Evan Voss. Evan pulls up from downtown. That was from Inwood. He shot that one.
That was quite a ways out.
And then there's a touch foul on the rebound.
Looks like David Eikens, maybe.
Yep, Eikens with his first foul. It's a 9th team foul. 50.1 seconds.
Sends Brandon Schneider back to the line for a 1-on-1.
Now it's a 13-point lead, 36-23. And Brandon Snyder now at the line for his second free throw. That one's good as well. So the Mustangs with less than a minute now, 50 seconds left in the first half. Versteeg working on pressure from Murley. Versteeg drives it into 15-foot range and pulls up for a nice jumper, hits it. 37-25. 25 seconds left.
Looks like West Lyon is in no hurry here. They got it across the half court, and looks like they're just going to stay out there and dribble and hold for the last shot of the first half.
15 seconds now. And Snyder tried to make a move and dribbled it above his own head.
yeah, that just kind of got away from him. He was just ready to take off and kind of explode around that, and the ball went sailing.
Versteeg with it for the Mustangs. Going to pull up, gets it to Voss from, man, he was in Egypt on that one. I think that was a 29-footer.
Yeah,
I don't understand where I guess they were running out of time, so that shot was up and no good. 37-25 at the end of the first half.
We really didn't even run an offense at half. That was just all, let's just throw it up from three-point land. And, they always say you live and die by the outside shot. Well, if we'd have hit all the three-pointers, we'd be up by about 15 points, I'll guarantee you.
Yep, I think you're right.
Unfortunately, that's not the way it's gone this season for the Mustangs.
And it's not the way it's gone this half either. They're down by only 12 points, which sounds like a lot depending on where you're sitting from, but like you say, they've missed at least that much in three-pointers.
Yep. And this, we're playing on the home floor of a good quality basketball team. The other night, the Mustangs played Sibley Ocheyedan in Georgia, last regular season game of the year. West Lyon played MOC and beat MOC, and their MOC's rated 6th or whatever in Class 3A. So this is a quality ball club.
This is a talented ball club. They're good on they're multi-sport athletes, and they really have played a good season of basketball thus far. It's been a real pleasure to be broadcasting these games.
It's been a lot of fun, that's for sure.
I didn't think I'd see nearly this amount of basketball this year, but it's been a lot of fun.
I knew I would, but I'm just seeing it from a different angle now.
Yeah, you get the catbird seat when you're
that's for sure.
doing the radio broadcast. And
even when we did the game, when we played Boyden Hall in Hull, we were sat right at the scorer's table.
Right at the front of the row, right?
That was definitely different, but it was kind of fun too.
Yep. So we got about 8.5 minutes left here. Let's talk a little bit about what's ahead for GLR Radio in the days ahead, and what some possibilities might be and where we could end up. We know that we'll be broadcasting the game tomorrow night. It'll be 7 o'clock at Central Lyon, and that'll be the girls' that's the third game in their bracket.
Yep.
For each of the teams, Central Lyon and GLR. And the winner of that game will play, I believe, Monday night, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's at Sioux Center.
Yep.
And the winner of that game, that's the sub-state game, the winner of that game will go on to the state tournament the following Monday.
That's correct.
So we don't know what we don't know yet.
Mustangs are 2 games away from a trip to Des Moines.
Yeah, that is the case. And this is the very first game in the boys tournament. This is the first bracketed game at least for our boys. I don't know if there's been other games on the boys bracket elsewhere or not, but I believe this is the first night of the tournament in the conference and around the area.
Right.
So they offset by about a week and a half, is that right? So that they're not at the state tournament at the same time.
That's exactly right. Yep, that's why the girls start a week earlier in the season, and then then they get to start their postseason a week earlier, and that way they end up a week different at the state tournament also.
Indeed. Well, we're looking ahead to in the boys tournament. The winner of this game. Is it next Tuesday night when they play the next bracket?
Yeah.
And then I presume there might be a Friday game after that. We don't know where this bracket will lead. We wish the Mustangs, of course, every success in the tournament. They're going to have a big job to do in the second half if they want to continue their season. And I think West Lyon will face some tough opponents if they are able to win tonight as well. So whoever wins tonight is going to have some work to do to stay alive in this bracket. Well, Craig Johnson alongside Kenny Schilling. We're just talking basketball right now. It's about 6 minutes left till we start the second half. And I wanted to tell you a little story since it's Valentine's Day.
I
wanted to tell you, we were Angie and I were driving along kind of in a remote area, where the roads don't have a mile marker every mile, and kind of down in the hills and where the trees are. And we had eaten a little bite at the little restaurant and had left to head for the next leg of the trip. And we got a couple miles away, and Angie said, "Oh, you got to go back. I left my sunglasses." And I said, "Oh, come on, I'll just get you some more sunglasses. This is the next place we can turn around is 5 miles up." We had our GPS running and all that. And she goes, no, they're prescription sunglasses. They're expensive. You just got to go back. So I'm kind of giving her, I'm giving her the ribs a little bit, like, you'd forget your own head if it wasn't attached and all that, Got to the turnaround at about 5 miles back, and all the way back to the little restaurant, I was ribbing her, I can't believe you forgot those. Finally, we get there, and she's ready to go in and get her glasses, and I say, "Hey, while you're in there, would you get my jacket?" So, I love you, honey. It's good to be married to you, and happy Valentine's Day.
I got a little thing too for Valentine's Day. I was at work today, and shortly after lunch, I was in the shop working away, and one of the ladies that is up front by the counter, I work at RV Central over in Sheldon, and one of the ladies opened the door to the shop and said there was somebody there to see me, so I went up front, and here it was Dave Winkle. That's Norma's husband from the flower box and the corner cup. He had a Valentine delivery for me from my bride Lois. So I think that's nice. The first time I've ever gotten anything on Valentine's Day, and that was pretty neat.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, especially when they flag you down in front of all your colleagues and make a big deal of it. Well, the two teams back out on the floor to warm up for this second half. It's about 3.5 minutes to go. And we want to wish all of you out there in Radio Land a happy Valentine's Day. Again, if you're listening, Eli, happy birthday to you. 10 years old. Good grief. So, you got to make him run the gauntlet a few times on his birthday. He's got to take some birthday spanking.
Yep.
All in good fun. I got to do that yet because in about a couple of years I know he'll be able to take me.
Yeah, strapping the whooping on you. That's right.
He's already tougher than nails. So it's good.
Well, I've still got my youngest son, Tom is a sophomore, but otherwise my two other boys, I have to look up to both of them. So,
oh yes. Well, I know your youngest and your next oldest pretty well. Played a little bit of pickup game basketball with them over the years, and I can't defend either one of them. So I tell you, it's in fact the very last time I played, and it's not the reason it was the last time, but I do remember I was like selected for the auspicious duty of guarding Eric, and I thought,
because you're about
great.
his height.
Thanks a lot.
Yep.
You know, say double your age and add a 10-year-old, and that's where I'm at. So, but it's fun to play. Those guys have a good time playing the game of basketball, and
he always kind of looks forward to that when he would come home from college. So,
yep. So I'm hoping that one of these next Wednesdays I'll have the chance to get back over there again.
Yeah.
Takes me about 2 hours to get warmed up, and then everybody's ready to go home, and I'm ready to start playing.
And then 2 days to heal up afterwards, huh?
Yeah, you got to wonder, you know, what I went through to play the game. Hey, also, I don't know if they're listening or not, but down in Iowa City, my nephew, Jacob, just had surgery.
Oh.
And he's out of surgery now, and he's in recovery room and healing up. We're hoping he can come home tomorrow, but I want to throw a shout-out to Jacob Nobles. If you're out there, buddy, if you're listening, as soon as you get that cast off your feet, I'll take you on in one-on-one.
Yeah, get well.
Get well soon. And if you're out there listening, and want to wish you speedy recovery. We're praying for that, and glad that you're doing better after your surgery.
Yep.
So,
and if he's down in Iowa City, he's in a good place. They'll take good care of you.
Isn't that the home of the Hawkeyes?
It is the home of the Hawkeyes.
I'm not sure if he's a Hawkeyes fan or not, but I'm sure he's surrounded by a lot of black and gold.
Yeah, I'm sure.
There, so.
And I know a lot of people that are diehard Hawkeye fans, and I know a lot of people that are diehard Cyclone fans. My personal opinion is, if it's from Iowa, it's all good. I'm a UNI Panther, Iowa State Cyclone, and a Hawkeye. I'm all three.
Yep. Was it last year or the year before that UNI went deep into the
NCAA tournament?
NCAA.
Yep.
That was fun to watch. I know that they played the Wichita State Shockers. I've got a cousin down there in Wichita, and I think he was at one of those games when they played.
Yep.
Boy, that was quite the game.
Looks like both teams are back out on the floor, ready to start the second half. Trailing 37-25, West Lyon will inbound the ball. Get it to Brandon Schneider. Gets the top of the key. Passes it down low to Cody Bauman. And he gets called for travel as he tries to toss it back out. So it'll be Mustang basketball. Hayengate inbounds to Tanner Versteeg.
We just had a friend walk up here toward the booth and ask how a friend could hear it outside of the gym.
Yep.
So he's going to pass on the info.
Jesse Korsman just put up a shot blocked by Bauman. Rebounded by the Wildcats. So Brandon Schneider with it. Out to Cody Bauman, top of the key. Over to Groneweg. Dribbles back up to the top of the key. Gives it off to Brandon Schneider. Schneider and Hayengate working on each other there. Schneider gets it into Cody Bauman, who gets it tipped away by Jesse Korsman. Nice job. Mustangs come up with the ball.
He's playing great basketball. And pass over to
Wurtsma. And he took a little jump as he was going to shoot it and gets called for the travel. So
both teams have traded possessions here. No change in
traded turnovers.
So here's Groneweg, drives into that 14-foot spot. Nobody within the same zip code as him, so he hits it. 39-25, that's the first points of the half. A minute gone here. Versteeg drives it into the paint.
Has to put it high off the glass because Cody Bauman was standing there, and it just didn't quite go.
Korselman was well boxed on the rebound. So Here's Caleb Heyer, tries a pass inside, and nobody
There's
went
the
where he thought.
Proverbial zig one they should have zagged, because we had a perfect angle for that, and if the kid would have cut in instead of out, he would have probably had a layup.
It's those anticipation passes you see in the NFL where that quarterback throws it, and then a second or two later the guy cuts. Here's a great pass to Corseman.
Nice drive by Austin Hangay and then dished off to Corseman, but unfortunately he had it blocked by Cody Bauman.
Mustangs come up dry on that possession, and there's a nice pass into Caleb Heyer, who's way down on the baseline.
Yeah, and that was just not good hustle by the Mustangs.
And conversely, good hustle in transition by the Wildcats to get him wide
and that
open.
follows on Jesse Corseman. That's going to be his third.
I think this Caleb Heyer is probably 5'8" or 5'10". He's not the tallest player on the court, but he's
a hustler.
He's very much in the mix here. Very active in getting himself into where the ball is.
Yep.
So
Evan Voss into the game for the Mustangs, as is Jordan Cruz.
Second free throw now on the way from Caleb Heyer. That one is no good as well. Evan Voss tips a rebound to Hayengay. Ahead to Versteeg. Hayengay.
Holy moly.
Hayengay is called for a travel.
He took like four steps before he even put the ball down. He was like a cartoon. He was stuck in.
You know, when the Roadrunner takes off, he was really trying to get some space there. And here is Groneweg
for three.
3-point land. He's left wide open, and he hits that three. So 42-25. Mustangs are going to have to put a Band-Aid on it. Tanner Versteeg lost the handle. Heyer with it ahead, decides to slow it down. Gets it over to the corner, and here's Groneweg again. Wide open for three, gets his own rebound.
Follows his shot, something the Mustangs don't do.
Gets his own rebound again, but lost the handle on that one, and last touch by the Wildcats. But yeah, that long rebound came right back to him, and he watched it right into his own hands.
That's because he took a shot, and then he followed that. You watch the Mustangs shoot time after time from outside. They shoot the ball, and they're turning around, headed up the court the other way again.
There's a long shot from Versteeg, and that one is short of the rim. Bounces on the baseline, and it's West Lyon basketball. I'm not scared to see the Mustangs shoot threes. They're going to need to hit a lot of them to get back into this mix if they're not going to work it inside. That's number 42, Cody Bauman, taking the ball in the post.
And I believe he's going to be fouled by Jordan Cruz. That'll be Cruz's first.
Jordan is I've played against him too. He's a presence.
He really is.
He really moves deceptively well for his size. He doesn't look like he'd be that quick, but he's very quick with his feet. That time he fouled with the body. If
Taco was 5 or 6 inches taller, he'd be probably one of the premier players in the state.
Yep, he gives up a lot of height on the rebound and his reach. Hayengay with a good position on the missed free throw for the rebound. Voss out to Hayengay, now to Versteeg. Over to Hayengay, tries a three, and that one's good. So there's that shot we need. It's a 42-28 ball game. 4:38 left in the third period. And Snyders tries a three from 2 full steps behind the arc and hits that one. So he's got an answer for the Mustangs three-pointer there. 45-28. Versteeg drives it into the paint, now out to Voss, who's hit 2 of them, make it 3. Evan Voss with a tremendous scoring performance here in the ball game with his limited time on the floor. Brandon Snyder's working on pressure from Hayengay, dashes it over to Groneweg. Groneweg has his own answer. He's having a tremendous third period here with...
well, if the Mustangs are going to get back into this, they've got to play better defense than that. You can't be trading baskets with them.
We've got a timeout called on the floor. Head coach Kurt Schilling wants to talk it over. We've got 30 seconds. We'll let you hear from Security Savings Bank.
This is Craig Manson, branch manager of Security Savings Bank in George. Now is a great time to stop in and discuss our 2013 crop loans. We can help you make sound decisions about your farming operation for the upcoming year. I grew up on a farm and understand the challenges and benefits that go along with farming. I will take time to understand your unique farm operation and the situations you face. Our loans are approved locally by people you know. For help with your farm loans, count on Security Savings Bank of Larchwood, Inwood, George, and Canyon. Member FDIC.
Well, thanks to Craig Madsen and all the fine folks at Security Savings, sponsoring the GLR Radio Network all season long. Back to live action here. Brandon Snyders pulls up from 30 feet. I don't know if it's 30. That's not 30.
He was out there quite a ways.
23 feet, probably.
I don't think the coach was particularly fond of that. That was not a good shot. There's Taco Cruz with a shot up and good.
Jordan was about at 16 feet out on the right wing and just pulled up nice touch jumper there from Jordan. Higher at the top of the key. Groneweg on the left wing, back to Higher. And we're going to have a foul away from the ball. I think Brandon Snyders may be called. Yes, Brandon Snyder.
And that's Brandon's first. Team's first.
So a 12-point lead again. Mustangs hanging around. And if they hang around, Kenny, they have a tendency to
without a doubt
make stuff happen.
There's Jordan Cruz.
Got position on the inside and put it up off the glass. Got it onto the box on the window.
It's down to a 10-point lead.
And the head coach, Aaron Johnson, wants to talk things over for West Lyon. We'll keep it here. It's a 30-second timeout.
Yeah.
But
it was 17 points just about a minute or minute and a half ago. So Mustangs have whittled it down to 10.
And that, like we've said all season long, if they hang around, they can.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it.
We'll see what the Wildcats can do after that timeout. I'm sure the head coach wants to stop that momentum shift because
that was a good timeout by West Lyon's coach. Just kind of settle the kids down and like you said, kind of break the momentum the Mustangs had going there.
Snyder working on an entry pass into
Cody Bauman. Oh, was it?
BJ Van Ruckel.
Yeah, Van Ruckel.
Bauman is out of the match for right now, and Van Ruckel is a very large player. There's a pass into Jordan Cruz, last touch by Cruz. It was a jump shot that turned into a pass. I think that surprised Jordan a little bit. And that height he gives up caused it to go off his fingertips. Like you say, if he was 6 inches taller, that would have been a great inside play. Higher gets the rebound off a Groneweg miss.
Nice offensive rebound by Caleb Higher.
And strong putback, and he's fouled in the process. So he makes the shot.
And they called that on Taco Cruz, and that's his second.
So Higher at the line to try the three-point play here. Misses that, and Hayengay with the rebound. Going to bring it across the timeline. He gets it all the way into the paint. That shot is no good. He took it all the way down to the block. And here's a pass ahead in transition to Groneweg. And I've got kind of a surprised look on my face. I thought that was going to be a foul on the Mustangs, but it's an offensive foul.
Called it a travel.
Oh, do they call it travel?
Yep, they called it travel.
Okay. That's why I was surprised, because I didn't see the travel and I didn't really see what the ref signaled, because he was way up the court by the time.
Yeah, that happened about as far away from us as you can get.
Well, there's Tanner Versteeg driving into the 8-foot mark, and jump shot is good. Now Cody Bauman has his shot blocked by Jordan Cruz. I don't know how he got up in the air that high.
That was a heck of a block by Jordan.
And that's what I mean. The kid is an athlete.
You could hear that from up here. He hit the ball so hard.
We are as far away in this building as you can be, and we can still hear
But
it.
he must have got him with the body a little bit, so it's going to send Bauman to the line for 2.
Bauman misses the front end of that. And again, Mustangs are hanging around. They're down by 12 right now, 51-39. Bauman has a chance to make that a 13-point lead here from the free throw line. And that second free throw is good. That was Jordan's third foul. Versteeg with it across the timeline now, guarded by Murley. Skip pass to Evan Voss, going for number 4. That one rattles out no good. And the Mustangs lost the rebound to West Lyon there. Brandon Snyder's with it now, quickly ahead for West Lyon. He's at the top of the key. Going to go right wing to number 20, Cole Grotwald. Over to Van Ruckel. Puts up a 15-footer from the right side of the free throw line, and that rattled around a good long time.
It really did.
So there's a 15-point lead now for the Wildcats. Reed Guzzi drives up the baseline, and Snyder's with an easy rebound. Wildcats around the perimeter. Van Ruckel to Bauman. Bauman's left-handed shot off the window, up and good. 40 seconds left.
Versteeg's back up to 17 points.
Now an entry pass into Jordan Cruz over to Guzzi. Hayengay, left wing, has it slapped away and fouled by Brandon Snyder. Stops the clock with 31.2.
That's Brandon's second foul. Team's second foul.
So we're going to have...
Looks like we got Kyle Groneweg back into the game and have let Brandon catch his breath. There's a three-pointer by Tanner Versteeg.
So the entry pass from out of bounds right to him and right up and in. 56-42. This is a little higher scoring game than we've seen for a lot of the season. Here's 15 seconds left on the clock. West Lyon working for the last shot, down to 10 seconds now. Entry pass into Bauman. Has it slapped away. Evan Voss there. The shot no good as time expires. Tanner Versteeg took 2 dribbles and was going to look at a long shot and just ran out of time. Plus there was a West Lyon player up in the air right above where he was going to shoot. So
56-42 in favor of the Wildcats after
Mustangs
3.
are hanging around. We'll be back right after this from Corner Service in Little Rock.
Corner Service in Little Rock is the place to go for all your vehicle maintenance needs. From oil changes to overhauls, get a set of new tires or even wiper blades to help with visibility. Let the professionals at Corner Service keep your vehicles running smoothly all year long. Their service station is located at 415 Main Street in Little Rock, and they can be reached by phone at 712-479-2794. That's Corner Service, Main Street in Little Rock, 479-2794.
Well, there's quite a bit of racket in the gym here. No pep band, but we've got some kind of a hip-hop type music going. Is that what that is?
Oh, yeah.
Hubba, 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 hubba.
This makes me think of Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yes, there you go.
Robin Williams.
Nothing like it.
Mustangs will start the fourth quarter with the ball.
Versteeg working into the post, hands it off to Guzzi for 3 on the right wing rather, and he makes that. So we're down to 11-point game again. They're just hanging around here, Kenny.
Yep.
The pass over to Bauman, out to Grotwald. No, Groneweg. I get those two mixed up. Kyle Groneweg, who's having a heck of a game here for West Lyon. Here's an entry pass into Korseman. Again inside out, and then he hits a shot in the post. And that's the kind of impact he can have on the inside when they get it into him. He ended up having enough room to get that shot up and in.
That foul's on Brandon Schneider, and that's his third.
So Korselman can cut this down to a 10-point game right here with a made bucket from the free throw line, and does. West Lyon quickly in transition. Shot no good by Groneweg. Versteeg with the rebound. Pulls up for three. Up and no good. Evan Voss with the tip attempt. No good.
Near tip by Evan. He was just timed it. It hung on the rim a little longer than I think Evan thought it was going to.
Brandon Snyder's tries a three. That one was right in front of me. Pure straight in the rim shot there by Snyder. So inside pass to Corseman, out to Hayengay. Ball is tipped. Hayengay had a heck of a time coming up with it. Reed Guzzi now to Versteeg. Back to Guzzi. Has hit one already. He's going to try another three-pointer. No good. Murley with the rebound. Ahead to Snyder. Snyder looking in transition. A sneak pass to Heyer. And he's open underneath the basket. Good transition basketball here by the Wildcats off a missed bucket. Tanner Versteeg into the post. Out to Hayengay. Tries a three, no good. Caleb Heyer with the rebound ahead to Snyder. Snyder backs up from the three-point arc, and he's feeling it right now. He's got another three-pointer. 66-48, and just like that,
that's 18
points again. Versteeg drives it into the post. Shot up, no good. And West Lyon comes up with a rebound. So here's Snyder again, tries a three-pointer. No good. Bauman's going to be called for an over-the-back on a position rebound. 4 team fouls on each side of the floor. Alex Wertzma coming in for Evan Voss.
That's Cody Bauman's first foul of the night.
So this is how West Lyon has done that in the past. They just have about 3 or 4 possessions in a row that are really good for them, and they turn things around quickly. Here's Jesse Corseman. Shot no good. Alex Wertzma with the rebound. Hands it off to Hayengay. Screens out the opponent, and Hayengay hits a three-pointer. So 66-51.
Well, that's basically been the Mustangs' offense all season long, so I don't know why they'd want to change now. You might as well just start heaving them up.
Yep. Hey, if you make enough of them, you can get a lot of points,
yeah,
right?
That's right. That foul was on Austin Hayengay. That's his third.
West Lyon will inbound under their own basket. Groneweg got the inbounds pass, lost the handle. Caleb Heyer had it way out by the paw print, and he was fouled.
That was by Austin Hayengay again. That's his fourth.
He was.
That was 2 fouls in about 10 seconds for Austin.
Heyer was double teamed there by 2 Mustangs, and Hayengay was having none of it.
West Lyon calls timeout here.
So we're going to be back after 30 seconds from our friends at Frontier Bank.
Who has time to write out checks and pay bills? Simplify your life with online bill pay and emailed bank statements free from Frontier Bank. With a click of the mouse, you can balance your accounts, transfer funds, view your checks, and see current home listings. You can even apply for a home loan when it's convenient for you. What could be easier? With the help of online bill pay at Frontier Bank, you'll simplify your life. Frontier Bank with locations in George, Little Rock, Rock Rapids, and Sioux Falls. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back to live action. Brandon Schneider with it for West Lyon. Gets it down to Cody Bauman. The passes it to Groneweg.
Oh, my word. What an athletic play. Hanging in the air and on the right side.
Fouls on Jesse Corseman. That's his fourth. Sending Bauman to the line for 2. First one is up and good.
Bauman having a good scoring game here tonight for the Wildcats. Second free throw on the way, and that is good.
Good as well.
Mustangs with 2:27 left in the ball game. Trying to figure something out here. What is the call there?
They're going to call Casey Murley with a push on Tanner Versteeg before the shot, so Tanner will go to the line for a 1-on-1. That'll be Casey Murley's second foul. And West Lyon making some substitutions now, getting some of their younger kids in. Tanner's first free throw is up and good.
West Lyon has Tate Kellenberger in. Kellenberger is a senior. He's getting some play time here. And I don't see who else they brought in. They've got
Tanner's second free throw up and good.
Tanner Versteeg coming out of the game. Reed Guzzi coming in to replace him. We've got Elliot McConnell in for the Mustangs, as well as Jordan Cruz.
All the seniors are out there.
So Jordan Cruz.
And there's Kellenberger with a little semi-hook shot up and good.
Kellenberger and Cruz both wear the number 54. Here's an entry pass. Gets tipped away. Voss dishes it out to Jordan and lost the handle. Wiertsma diving for the ball. Ends up on his back, skidding to a stop at the end of the Mustang bench. We've got some more substitutions here. West Lyon fans on their feet to thank their players for a good fought game tonight. 78-55. This is quite a scoring performance here by West Lyon. And this is the kind of game they've been capable of all season long. Tyler Van Mittendorp in here for the Wildcats. Into Kellenberger. Kellenberger working on Jordan Cruz, puts up a shot, no good. Evan Voss with another rebound, ahead to Guzzi. Guzzi driving it in, out to Voss. Voss tries another three.
Oh,
just as good
close
as it could be without going good. And Voss is all the way down at the other free throw line.
That's what they teach them in practice. I just can't believe that. That's fundamental basketball as you follow.
Left. Dishing off to Jacob Meyer. And Meyer to Tyler Van Middendorp. Gonna have a steal and a reach-in foul by Reed Guzzi. And
that'll be Reed's third.
The Mustangs staring down the end of the barrel of their season right now. 29 seconds left. And Dylan Whalen at the free throw line. First one no good. They're in the double bonus with 10 team fouls on the scoreboard. Chase Grotwald coming in for Cole Grotwald. So the Grotwalds exchange places for the Wildcats, and 30 seconds left for Grotwald to get a little play time in. McConnell will inbound to Reed Guzzi.
Dylan Whalen second free throw is up and good.
So Whalen in the books. There's a pass to Wiertsma. Wiertsma in the corner trapped. Evan Voss into Wiertsma, back out to Voss. Voss driving the lane, gets a nice pass into Jordan Cruz. The shot's no good. We have a traveling call here underneath the basket. Chase Grotwald had the rebound and ended up falling over. So the travel is called there. So McConnell on the right wing drives in a 17-foot range. The shot's no good. And that's the end of the ball game. Jacob Meyer, he didn't do the celebration throw, but he had the ball when time expired.
79-55 is the final.
So we tip our hat to the West Lyon Wildcats on a well-fought ball game here tonight. They scored 79 points, the Mustangs 55. And we'll let you hear from a couple of our sponsors. We'll be back to wrap up and to talk about tomorrow night just a little bit. So thanks for listening to the GLR Radio Network.
You're listening to the GLR Radio Network.
As a man of the land, you ask yourself tough questions, like, if my auger could talk, what might he say? And as a man of truth and wisdom, I can tell you that when called upon, your auger might say something like, "Gee, it sure is a nice day to move some grain there, or I'm about to shoot some grain into that bin over there." And now you ask, why does my auger sound like a Royal Mountie? Well, that's because there's a chance you bought it from some fancy outfit in Canada. That's right, you may have unintentionally outsourced a piece of equipment that sits at the center of your operation, that transports your most precious cargo. Canada, a country that is not America. Now you know. And now, next time, you get it right. Because Sudengay Industries manufactures the world-class Ox Portable Auger right here in America's heartland, George, Iowa. Ox Portable Augers from Sudengay. There's work to do.
The Ox.
Country Boutique in Rock Rapids is a full-service floral shop with everything you'd need from a romantic bouquet to home or office decorating for any season. They have an impressive selection of gift items for every budget, a framing gallery for photographs or paintings and memorabilia, a formal wear specialty store for weddings and proms and other formal occasions, and much, much more.